Here I'm going to demonstrate my best practice for environment variable handling. Here's an empty project. Let's create a pkg folder first and create a submodule called constants to hold all the shared variables. Constants. So this package will not just only hold all the environment variables, but also all the shared variables that we don't want to be configurable by environment variables. Here, let's create a variable called port, and we want to get it from the environment. And we're gonna use this GOE library to get it. And let's install it first so our ID can hint us properly. Now the port is a string, but we want it to be an integer, so we can just pass the default value as integer and it will become an integer. Usually we will also want some variables like isDev to check if the current environment is development or staging or production, right? So we're gonna use this is method and say the key is env. So if this app even env environment variable is development, this one will return true. So this will become a true. As you can see, it's a boolean. Let's add another one, secret. So we want this secret to be required, and it's a string and the name is secret. And if we don't provide this environment variable secret, this method will panic and it will tell us which line is causing it. So let's try to print out the port here. Constants port, and try to run it. We will get an error, yes, because the secret is not provided, which is required, and is this line, right? So let's try to create a .env file under the root of this project and set the secret to test. Okay, and if we run it again, it will fail because we are not loading this .env file. The good thing is this library also provides a submodule to help us to automatically load the .env file. So after we import this, if we run this again, yes, we will get the port value, and it tells us which .env file it loads. Okay, let's maybe change our port to 3000 and check if it works. Yes, it works. And then the main reason we put all the variables in a single file or a single module is because we kind of want to share it with other submodules, and this library will load the .env file recursively, so we don't have to worry about the go test thing, because when we run go test, it will automatically change the current working directory for us, which is annoying sometimes. So to demonstrate that, let's create maybe a server folder and a simple test file. And a simple test case, and try to print out tlog constants, the port. And if we run this test case, yes, it will print out the port value properly. and load the .env file first. So as if you check the current working directory, get working directory, it's actually not the root of the wrapper or this project. It's actually the folder which holds the test file, right? Okay, so how to share this .env file? My recommendation is to encrypt this file and commit the encrypted file to this repository and use this Whisper CLI tool to encrypt it. It's quite easy to use, and let me show you. So the command is this, and the default command is encryption. So you just need to specify the GitHub user ID to encrypt the file for that user. It will automatically download the user's public key and encrypt it. So only that user can decrypt it. And for example, I want to encrypt this file for myself. This is my GitHub ID. And I want to also encrypt this file for maybe this user, RSC. Okay, copy, paste. And the input file is .env, and the output file, let's say .env encrypted, and then that's it. Okay, so this is the output file. It's encrypted by multiple public key and only can be decrypted by these two users. If you want more users, you can just encrypt this file again with more users. And yeah, that's it. If you want more specific usage, you can check the documentation, and it can be used as a library. So if you don't feel the CLI is okay for you, you can automate it by yourself. To decrypt this file, it's quite easy because this file is encrypted for my account, so I can use my private key to decrypt it. So whisper decrypt, and I just the input file is now the encrypted file, and output file, let's say let's just use another file for example, and yes, that's decrypted like this one.